Hello everyone and welcome to our With Love for Peace event. I want to thank you, our partners and dear friends, for taking the time to visit us in Germany today. And thank you, our viewers at home, for tuning in to this live stream. To fill in the fans at home, I am currently in the great company of roughly 50 people. We've invited artists, influencers and journalists from around the world to join us here today. The journey started in our SMB Vapor Factory, where we gave exclusive insights into our production facilities and factory. Some of the content will later be shared through our social media channels. On the way from the factory to this special location, we took a hike through the wonderful scenery New Valley up to the castle of Bronnen on the mountain top where we are currently standing. The hike was accompanied by a mindfulness practice to open our bodies and minds to the peaceful power of the nature surrounding us, but also to help us to connect to our own body in a different way and find calmness and peace within. The title of the event and this practice might have given you some hints about the underlying theme of our gathering here today: peace and love. As all of you are aware, the world has experienced various global crises and conflicts in recent times, which have had far-reaching impacts on everyone around the globe. We've collectively gone through a global pandemic, which demanded a lot from each and every one of us. And just as things seemed to get better, we were faced with more crises. Today's societies have developed in a way where cooperation and trade across international borders have created close-knitted ties between countries and formed strong global alliances and dependencies. The war in Ukraine is weakening these ties and is therefore not only a European problem, but a global problem. And global problems can only be solved on a global level by working together towards a common goal: a peaceful coexistence. Today, we want to raise awareness to values and beliefs which seem all the more crucial in times like this. The sense of solidarity and responsibility, mutual respect and love. This event unites our partners from around the world, from places like the US, Canada, Germany and the UK, to name some. Likewise, our consumers are situated all over the globe and form our international community of clientele. Therefore, our own business seems to me like a great example of our global togetherness. We live in an era where people from different corners of the world can be part of the same community because of shared values and interests, regardless of their political or cultural background or the country they live in. It is my firm belief that the key to a peaceful coexistence is the sense of global togetherness, solidarization and respect for every fellow living being as well as our environment. Cultivating and encouraging these virtues is now more important than ever. If you seek to be mindful of your surroundings, you must first be mindful of yourself, your own body and soul. This is why we thoughtfully choose this location for our event today. We are at the old castle of Bronnen near a small monastery called Beuron, at the enchanting Danube Valley. The foundation of this castle was built about 800 years ago by some brave people. We stand here near the riverside of the young Danube River, whose spring is just a few steps from here. The Danube will make its way across Germany to run through Vienna in Austria and flow through Budapest and southward to Belgrade in Serbia, to further run along the border of Romania and Bulgaria, and finally flow into the Black Sea, which also borders on Ukraine. I like to think that in a way, all these countries are connected by this river, which does not know or care about country borders. Take a look at the peaceful and quiet landscape around you. A glance from up here down to the valley or across the wide meadows and over the large forest humbles me every time, and I can't help but feel in harmony with nature and the world. I hope you feel a similar impact. In these moments, I feel lucky to be here, alive and safe, and able to enjoy this wonderful peace and quiet. I am also reminded that not everyone is as lucky. Our increasing sense of responsibility and our desire to support peace is what has inspired this event. Today we are launching a new campaign, With Love for Peace, and our limited Volcano Classic Peace Edition. This Peace Volcano is limited to 1,000 pieces, and each volcano comes with an engraved device number from 1 to 1,000. Its white cone symbolizes purity and peace, while the elegant and modest engraving echoes the motto of our campaign, With Love for Peace. Within this campaign, Storz and Bickel is donating a total sum of 100,000 euros. 100 euro for every peace volcano produced. The recipients will be different charities with main focus on humanitarian aid in Ukraine and support of women, children and the ones most affected by the war. The Peace Volcano is available for purchase and is offered at the regular Volcano Classic price of $479 or 398 euros. The volcano is the symbol of our With Love for Peace campaign, and we hope it will serve its new owners as a source of mindfulness, tranquility, peace and love. For everyone who is interested in donating for this cause independently of purchase, we are gathering donations on our website. Every contribution is helpful and much needed. We strongly encourage you to make some time and take a look at our With Love for Peace campaign on storz-bickel.com. This exemplar in front of you is the volcano with the number 1. We'd like to ask all of our partners and influencers here present to sign this device. This volcano will be auctioned to the highest bidder. The auction proceeds will be donated. More information on the auctioning will be shared through our social media channels. We know we won't change the world with this campaign completely, but we can try and raise awareness within our own community. Think global and act local, because we can make the world a better place over time if every one of us makes small contribution and acts more with love for peace. Thank you all for joining. We hope you enjoyed this live stream and feel inspired to bring more love and peace into your lives and the world. Thank you.